Hi guys, Alex here and welcome back to my channel. If you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe to see more of my content. Also check the links in the description. I am just in from work and I decided to do my weekly video. I have something that I've been thinking about for some time now, and I have been a bit unsure whether I should talk about it or not. So yeah, coming back today, I was like, you know what? I'll just talk about it. Um, After speaking to someone, name undisclosed, I came to the realization that I am not what I thought I was in terms of my sexuality. I know in the gay community, they drive different agenda, different gay cultures, and I have struggled with a lot of them. Some of them you know, hookup being one of the main one, and you also have open relationship, polygamous relationship, different stuff. Three layers. I don't know what they call them, but anyway, a lot of different kind of ideas and forms of relationships are out there, and yeah, it took me some time to really think about it and come to really understand it. Most of these things are not spoken of enough. Like, most people don't know about these things, and I have not really thought about it myself. So I think, going forward, one of the reasons why I'm actually doing this video as well is to bring people's attention to topics like this, so that there will be more communication and more discussion around topics like this, because people need to know, people need to understand who they are, what they are, and the kind of person they are sexually. So I am demisexual. If you're wondering what I've been talking about, I think I've been speaking for a long time. This video started a few weeks ago, and it's taken a few weeks to really get it finished because I was still trying to listen to myself, try to do more research to find out who I am, and to find out if this is really me. But I think after doing all the research, I can confidently say that I am demisexual. Many of the things I've looked at that explains why, what to look out for if you're demisexual really applies to me. The very first one being, having sex just because you feel like you have to. Because when you're alone for a few weeks, a few months, you feel like you need to just have it because you need it. And when you have it, you don't feel satisfied. You just feel like, oh, okay, so more mechanical. There's no connection, and that has happened to me a few times, and that is why I think I'm not just into that hookup culture. It's not me. I respect people that do it. If it's something that you enjoy, then yes, be happy, do what you need to do. But for me, I don't enjoy it. Like, it just very empty and shallow, and it just doesn't satisfy me anyway. Another one they mention as the signs is that your friends call you picky because you not have sex with just anyone. Like, I would not have sex with just anyone. I go on for weeks trying. It takes me forever to find someone that I can connect to in a more deeper level rather than just physical surface level attraction. It has to be a bit deeper and a bit more, something more than just the surface level. Another sign that they mention is that you take crushes seriously, that you do not just suddenly or randomly frequently have crushes on everyone, but when you crush on someone, it's serious and you take it seriously, and you just feel like there's connection already. You feel like you've known that person already. And I think that has happened to me a few times, and the few times it has happened, I've ended up dating the person unless they said no. Like even with my ex, as soon as I saw my ex, I just felt like, this is someone I want to spend the rest of my life with. I had so much crush on him, and maybe it's because of his blue eyes. I just could see something in him that just pulled me in deeper, and I just suddenly felt like I knew him. And yes, and luckily he was somewhat interested, so we started dating, and it went on from there. So yes, I can have physical attraction on people and be like, wow, oh, he looks nice, he looks good, but it's not deep enough. But when I have that sudden crush on someone, it's usually like, whoa, and I'm like all over the place. And I take that seriously because I feel like there's a connection from the start. If there's no connection, it's not going anywhere, no matter what you do, no matter how good looking you are. So yes, I'm glad I'm in this stage where I know and have an understanding of what I am, because I've never been too big on the hookup culture. I've done it, don't get me wrong, but I've never really enjoyed or felt satisfied from it. When someone invites me to come join a threesomes or join them in an orgy or like group or whatever, I'm like, no, what do I connect to? Who do I connect to? If I'm in a threesome, who do I connect to? Like, my fragile mind cannot comprehend how it works. Even when I get suggested to try open relationships, I'm like, when I have sex with someone that I care about and have that deep connection with, that is that. And if that person is going out having sex with other people, I'm like, so does he have that same deep connection with those people? If he does, then what meaning does our connection have? It just gets too complicated in my head. I just can't understand it, and that is why I will always say no to open relationships, because maybe because I'm also a tiny bit of a jealous person. If I'm with someone, I want that person to be exclusively mine. I don't like sharing that much. Well, not that kind of sharing. I can share my food. Anyway, I do not want to drag this video any longer. I just thought I should come out and tell you guys that I'm now demisexual. It applies to whether you're straight or gay, so it's not exclusively for gays. Even straight person can be demisexual, so I don't think we need to have a flag or anything. I must apologize for not being active for a few weeks now. The breaking up was a bit difficult for me. Oops, and I've just lost my stuff. Breaking up was a bit difficult for me, so I had to take some time to really go through things in my head, and I've been really focusing on my underwear brand. So that is my baby, my relationship right now. Go get some if you've not. But I hope to be more regular, and if I'm not posting any video on this channel, I will definitely be posting a video on Club 7 Menswear YouTube channel. So every week you can always have a video from either channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.